Okay, I'm live. Live. Let me put Pingu. Yes, we know you're first. You're always first. On my streams, at least.
Free at last.
Uka is free? No!
Oh no! Big evil! This cannot be!
Great
Oh no!
evil has come.
None have dared fail the great Uka even once. But you, Cortex, you have failed me twice.
Great Uka! It was that infernal bandicoot.
From deep inside my devil prison, I sent you simple instructions to follow. But you lost the gems, you lost the crystals, and I have lost my patience. There is now no other power source left on this planet.
I know we've had a few unfortunate
Setbacks!
And failed. But since your bumbling has managed to set me free, I am feeling generous. There is still a way to amass the power needed to enslave this miserable planet. And this time, the great Uka will make sure that you do it right.
After many eons, my evil twin brother.
Time to use the power of bullshit!
Underground prison. Long locked him there to protect the world from his malice. Now, free once again, he must be stopped. Children, Uka and Cortex plan to use this time-twisting machine to gather crystals that lay scattered across time. I have brought you here to recover the crystals before they do. To open the time portal, simply stand on a button and then jump into the portal. Good luck.
Time to play the game and kick everyone's ass.
Crash. Why must you always muck in my mud? Oh, look! I have a mask helping me, too. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
I'm joking. Yeah. Crash Free people. I meant to do this a while back, but like life and shit got in the way, so. And to be fair, this game's easy. I could finish playing through it in about very quickly actually. I can very quickly do this game, so. if I'm just playing through it. If I try to 100% it, that'll be another story. Which I will try to do at some point, but I ain't doing it straight away. Because I gotta give myself the ability to make more content, you know? For both Twitch and VODs on YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, I did have some issues with YouTube the other day. I've kind of figured out what the problem is, but it does mean I'll have to re-upload my shorts. And all the clips that I upload, I have to do it in such an asinine way. It's so stupid. It's like YouTube has basically made it so you have to upload your thing as a video first. Then you have to have a phone, which then you go onto the YouTube app. Your phone has to be either Android or iOS device. You go onto you signed in onto YouTube on the app, or you go into the YouTube Studio app on your phone. You have the full you get the full video up, and then you do create short. So then you have to hide the actual video and not do a short, because I think it's because I deleted the video and then deleted the shorts for some reason, which is so fucking stupid. So what you make, you just have to private. You just have to private the video and just show the shorts. It's so freaking stupid. It is. It's like whoever designed this is honestly should be fired. It's a terrible design, basically. I swear they got an intern to do that, you know, to save money. But it's a terrible design. Yeah, it very much pissed me off yesterday because I had about 600 odd, almost 600 odd views on the shorts that I'd made, and then poof, gone. Oh well, I'll just redo it and just say that it's a re-upload due to an issue. And just say on the YouTube page that it's a re-upload due to an issue, and then get some more views to it. And hey, if it works, it works. If I get more views, whoop-de-doo, awesome. Oh, whatever, who cares? But yeah, shorts honestly are the powerhouse of YouTube. Honestly, it's the best way of getting traction and getting people to come over here and watch the streams. That and consistency. So I've got to do both of those things, pretty much. I've got to do both of those things. I've got to try and do consistency. Like, I've been looking at my work rota, and I'm like thinking that obviously there's got to be a day that I have off where I can work on other shit and I can just relax and play video games. So there's got to be at least 2 of those. There's got to be like at least 2 of those. So basically, what we were talking about, what I was talking about with Pingu was that, like, days that I work, we're not streaming anymore. Because those times just aren't working for anyone. Because it's just, it's looking at the metrics, it's just not the best time to stream. For me. Also, I need to think of stuff that's, like, more, got more engagement with. So, like, I think Final Fantasy X is probably my best, like, engagement game, like a lot of the Final Fantasy games are, because I seem to be the only English person at that time streaming them. So, you know, there seems to be that. So I've got that going for me. So I'm going to, so I'll stream more Final Fantasy, I will. I think the biggest issue is like the fact that I'm a variety streamer. Like I've chosen to do variety streams. One second, I need a drink real quick. I think the biggest issue is because I'm not actually known for anything, and I'm a variety streamer, and I do a variety of games because I like a lot of different games. I think that's also potentially a roadblock.
Uka and Cortex want tiny crystals and bring them to big color.
Yeah, I don't care about the cutscenes really. I only played the first one because hey, it sets the story for the game. Really. All you need to know about Crashbandicoot is Collectathon, Cortex Evil, collect crystals, beat Cortex for 100%, collect all gems, get gold relics, find all the coloured gems, get gold relic on every level, beat Cortex again when you've got 100%, get hidden ending. Literally, I'm not even joking. That is literally how simple this is. And I'm not saying that Crash 3 is simple. I'd say Crash 3 is the hardest of the original trilogy, but that doesn't mean that it's anywhere near as hard as fucking Crash 4. It's about time. When I get around to streaming that game, yeah, no, I'm not 100% in that game. That game can go to hell, basically. That game's painful. I'm never gonna do it because you have to do all the regular levels. Then you have to do the inverted levels. And you also have to do every level perfect and get the insane relic, which means you have to get everything without fucking dying on every fucking level. I did not jump. But yeah, stop that. Never gonna do that. Problem is I'm used to having a double jump in games. That's my biggest issue. And I'm really bad at depth perception. But they managed to make the 2.5 and all that work. I think I didn't actually ever buy Crash 3. I borrowed it off one of my it wasn't actually, it's not my blood uncle, but I borrowed it off his eldest son. And obviously because we don't meet up that much and such. I've not seen the guy for ages, but that's how I got introduced to Pokemon Coliseum on GameCube. When I was over at her house once. But like, yeah, I borrowed it from him. And because I also had, I had Spyro 3, and I brought Spyro 3 over, and he hadn't played Spyro 3, he played Spyro 1 and 2, but he hadn't played Spyro 3, so basically I lent him Spyro 3, and basically I got that back basically when my dad next saw him, pretty much. Which was a while later, which was a couple of months later, but whatever. It was like several months, like about half a year, but it doesn't matter. I was just told just keep the game. It doesn't matter because he was playing GameCube. He weren't playing PS1 anymore. Because like he was PlayStation and then he got his PlayStation because he had a PlayStation. Yeah, he moved to GameCube because he thought that, because obviously he got really big in the Pokemon. There was like one holiday that we were all together, we were all like camping. Oh shit, I got taken out with my bowling ball. It was all, not camping, caravan, yeah. And I brought the Wii over. I brought the Wii over, and obviously I'd also got the DS and all that. We had Pokemon. Of course, Pokemon is basically the greatest communicator for with kids and just in general adults. If you've got a Switch, you've probably got Pokemon, and if you've both got Pokemon, yeah, well, trading, playing the game together, and battling that is a guarantee. And I also had Pokemon. I also had on the Wii. I had the Pokemon Battle Revolution, or whatever it was called at the time. So we both got Magmortar and Electivire from that. So that was pretty cool. And we'd battle like in 3D, and it was like back then that was like a huge freaking deal. Just like. It basically, the game was a more modern version of Pokemon Colosseum. And yeah, back then that was a huge deal. Nowadays it's like regular. It's like regular Pokemon's just, you know, regular 3D, full animations, you know, like flashy shit. But back then that was like holy shit, because like on the handheld consoles couldn't do that as well, because we're talking original DS, we're talking Diamond Pearl Platinum era. I don't think no, Black and White hadn't come out at that point. I think no, it hadn't come out at that point. But yeah, Pokemon was a huge thing back then. Oh, I think I've eaten too many stacks. I need to keep it. I'm feeling a bit icky. I'm feeling a little sick. I probably yeah, I think I overdid it with the snacks a little bit. That's not the cheese spot. I was trying to find the spot where they all throw cheese at you. There is a spot where you can stand, which is quite funny. Yeah, literally, if you look it up, it's funny. I know. It's a lion, dude. Yeah, the deaths in Crashbandicoot are quite funny. I'm gonna throw tomatoes at him because he failed. Super body slam. But yeah, if you're just playing through Crash 2, I mean Crash 1, 2 and 3, they are not very long games. If you're trying to 100% them, that's a completely different story. Especially this one, because you have to... You have to get you have to get gold relics. So you have to get the gold relics, which adds a lot more playtime to it. You also have to find the 2 secret hidden levels. You have to find the 2 secret hidden levels. Get the gem in there. So basically, get the box gem in them, and then get the gold relic in them as well. I'm not even joking, and they're a pain in the ass, they are. And then you've got like all the relic levels, because there's a load of levels that you unlock with relics. So there's 5 more levels that you unlock as well. There's actually 33 levels in this game. But this version of the game is a lot like... It's a lot more friendly than the originals, because the originals, all you have to do for death routes, aka don't die and get up to this bit, is you just have to get up to it. If you get up to it and then touch the thing, you don't actually lose the death route. You can just do it again. It's the same with the gems as well. Crash 2 had that whole evil bit with the, you had to get to a certain point and then you couldn't jump, or you had to leave one particular enemy alive on one bit to get back due to the geometry of the level. Which was bullshit. There's also future tense as well. So there's actually 34 levels in this game. We're not including the boss levels. We're just saying the regular levels. Yeah. So there's 34 actual levels in this game. So, yeah. And Future Tense is a new level, like Stormy Ascent was a level. I've actually got the stream open up on my phone, so it should it's not counting it as an extra viewer, but hey. I can't really do much about that, you know. I can't really do much about that, you know. Speaking about Spyro earlier, seeing these new remastered classic games makes me hope for a new Spyro release. The latest thing that they were talking about before Toys for Bob kind of went indie and went their own way was Activision wanted them to make a remake of a trilogy of the first 3 Skylanders games. Now, the games themselves weren't, like, Skylanders games themselves weren't bad. But the problem with them was the popularity of the games when they first released. Like, you could not get any of these Skylander figurines over here. And that was the biggest problem, and why that died when it did. Was because, basically, Skylanders was too popular. It was a victim of its own success. They couldn't produce enough of the miniatures, and then sending miniatures over everywhere was a problem. Like, you could get them via import from the US. The problem with that was, you were paying an arm and a leg for them. So, yeah. They fixed their issues with it. Wave 2. I think it was like Wave 2 or Wave 3 of the original Skylanders. Is when we started actually getting stock for Skylanders. I remember actually seeing it like full blown, like when I was in the game store, 2014, 2015. When I used to work in when I was working in the game store, and Trap Team was the latest one to come out after Swap Force. But yeah, it was we had a lot of that stock. Those games were very, very popular, my guy. Those games were very popular. But yeah, 2011, 2012, the stock was just terrible. You could not get Skylanders. You could get the game. You could get the game and that, but you were not getting any of the miniatures. Unless you were going on eBay and you were paying absolutely ridiculous prices because scalpers have figured out, hey, there's not enough thing and there's a demand for this, let's make some money off this. And that's what they did. It's the same as anything that's, honestly, people, it's the same as anything that's FOMO. If there's FOMO involved, be it miniatures, be it collectibles, miniatures, whatever, scalpers have existed since the beginning of time. Scalpers honestly need to, you know, not exist. Because they're an absolute cancer for the collectibles market. It's why a lot of places, like the place up the road from me, will only sell you 5 booster packs per person. I mean that, per person who you're with. And you all have to pay separately. Oh, that was fucking stupid, isn't it? But yeah. As I was saying, it's like, yeah, I'm a failure. I fail in video games. What's his jump? What's his platform? How do jump? White man can't jump. Newsflash: white man failing at jumping again. More at 7. Or should I say more at 11? Whatever they say on the US news things. But yeah, going back to talk to the old games. Toys to Bob is working on Spyro 4, but and they've been allowed to and they will be allowed to publish it. But when it comes out, it will be a big win. You're more like, I mean, Glide the Dragon is more likely going to come out before that. And Glide, I've not tried the demo. Because the demo was not public for a very long time. The problem with Glide was, it was behind a paywall. The demo was behind a paywall for the longest period of time. And it really felt like playing Spyro, fair enough. Yeah, but for me, I need to play that demo, so maybe I'll play that and I'll stream that at some point when I play that. Yeah, maybe. But the problem I had with it was, with the developer, was he kept saying, oh, the free demo is going to come to Steam, it's going to come to Steam at this time, and it kept changing and kept going up, and there was a time where he didn't change it, and it's like, yeah, there's a demo. If you subscribe to the Patreon, which, that's false advertising. Took out a Char 2C and Fox Life. Yeah, but the problem... Bye. It just doesn't exist. But yeah, the problem with that is that at that point it's not a free demo, it's paywall. It's paywall content. And, what the fuck? I think I'm trying to go too fast. But the thing is paywall yeet, yeah, basically. The problem with paywall content is that it's not free. So you can't claim free public demo and then not release a free public demo. Yeah? Even though you keep claiming that you have a demo. Yeah, that's all well and good, but that's a paid supporter demo. That's like every furry game maker turning around saying, wishlist my game on Steam, by the way, there's a free demo, but you have to actually pay on the Patreon to get the free demo. it's basically the exact same as that. Which is why is Warhammer pay to win? Yes, Warhammer is incredibly pay to win. Basically, Warhammer is pay to win in the regards of, if you have more money, you can buy Forge World shit, and you can buy more flyers, tanks and stuff, you know, the more expensive shit. I didn't have to pay anything, so I'm happy. Yeah, well, he did release it. That's the thing. He did actually release it for free. About 3 or 4 years fucking late. So that's my problem, you see. Yeah? That's my problem. It's like, your game is cool and everything, but don't lie about having a demo for free when it's clearly behind a paywall. To be fair, if I had a larger audience, do you need to pay for skins in Warhammer? Technically, yes. Technically, you are, because you're paying for paint. You're paying for paint, and you're paying for fucking brushes, paint brushes, glue. Kill teams are basically a skin, which give you better weapon options. So pay to win. So the paid skins are better than the free ones. Yeah, if you're looking at it, if you're counting the kill team boxes as fucking, if you're counting the kill team boxes as fucking skins of certain units, yeah, they are better. They have better options in the box, flat out. Is the game RNG? Yes, because you play it using dice. It's a dice roll. It's RNG. Based on the fact that you're playing the game with a dice roll. That's literally Warhammer, dude. It's Warhammer a bad game? The current edition, yes. Current edition is shit. I don't like current edition. Too many rules, not enough clarity, keeps changing all the damn time. What is Warhammer made by EA? The Games Workshop seem to be trying to become EA. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they already sell you fucking minis in a box that are randomized every so often. I mean, you said yes, yeah, because they are. Because they're a big company. They care more about their investors than they do their fucking, Oh shit, I got blitzed. But yeah, no, they're a bad company, mate, because they became big. The problem is when, especially like nerddom, when they become big, when a company becomes big, they tend to then get to a point where they start thinking they're rock stars, and everything then starts going to shit, especially when they're being paid by big investors. I prefer the redesign of Dingo Dial compared to this version of Dingo Dial. It's About Time one is way better. He also swears as well. He's truly Australian. He actually swears. He says bastards and bollocks in a Crash game. I mean, we all know that the game is 12, but but all the innuendos in there, all the adult innuendos in there, like names of levels, what people say, the costume names. We all know that they're pushing that envelope very close to a 15. It's for a 15 rating. It was very, very close there. I mean, you have levels like Dash, He Blows, Booty Seeker, and stuff like that. There's a lot of names. If you want to see like the whole thing where, like, because I was watching Caddy last night, that thing, for like the other day for it, and I was laughing my ass off at like all the innuendos in it. I've played the game, but I haven't finished Crash 4. Now I'm willing to play through the game on stream and actually like finish it, but I'm not 100% in that game. I'd rather eat lead paint chips than do that. Yeah? So that should tell you something. Look, I have cute little T-Rex dino. He's cute. I know it says like 3 hours. I know like the stream is blocked out for 3 hours, but that's just if I fuck it. That's just basically insurance for like fuck ups and stuff like that. But I think the main thing is that what most people are watching me play, I think, is mainly Final Fantasy. It's like my friends watch me play the other games, but I think most other people are more interested in like Final Fantasy X, mainly because, well, as I said the other day, I was the only English person playing it. Like, there's nothing wrong being the only English person playing the game. Like, there really is nothing wrong with that. But the fact of the matter is, this stream might only be like about... Like, if I'm just playing through this normally, this game is incredibly easy if you're playing it casually. And that isn't even an exaggeration. It very much is very easy to play. But yeah, as a kid, these games were difficult. Like, they were really, really difficult as a kid. But I look back at a lot of games that I used to play when I was a kid, and I'm just like, and I found this hard nowadays, and I'm just like, really? And I found this hard? Man, I sucked when I played video games as a kid. And it's just like, you look at it and then you just like, and you're just like, bro, why was I so bad at video games when I was a kid? Yeah? That way is where the red gem is. Red gems are not hard to get. You just have to have an Aku Aku mask, just as insurance. It's more so to get past these bloody things. No! Almost at the end of the level as well. You need to break that box, and then you need to hit that switch that adds a TNT crate. Then you can tap the TNT crate, blow up the other crates that are in there, and then you can go through another area. That's how that one works. But yeah, there's like. I think there's like 2 more Coco levels in this game, and that's it. Then that's really it. That and the boss. So actually, no, there's 3, and then that's it, really. You only got to play as her a couple times. So a lot of people like. But back then, having multiple characters in a game, for Crash that was the first time, but Spyro was better overall. When it came to, like, the original Spyro 3 was better overall when it came to, having playable characters. Because you actually you got like a whole level where you'd play as them, and each of them would help you through the bosses. Spyro 3 is a larger game than than Crash. Overall, is it a better game? No. Is it easier? Yes. Oh, and a fun fact: back in the day, Insomniac and Naughty Dog both worked in the same building. So you can see a lot of design stuff that was very, very similar in both games because of that. Because they both worked in the thing. In the same building. Man, Insomniac has like dropped off big time. It's like they made Spyro. Well, they made the game. They didn't make the actual character. The dude who actually made Spyro, as I said the other day. The guy who actually came up with the concept art for Spyro and actually came up with the character and drew him, he was never paid for those concepts. What the fuck? He pushed me. Fat ass fucking turkey swinging asshole lard ass. And my screen broke. Fucking kidding. I mean, the wizard turns you into a frog. The frog kisses you and turns into a prince. It's quite fun. There's quite a lot. It's quite funny. I might show them off at the end of the stream. Once I finish the game, I'll show off some of the cooler ones. I think some of the cooler deaths. There's quite, as I said, there's quite a lot. There's quite a lot of cool ones. I fucked up there. I got turned into fire. I got turned into charcoal. Now I got turned into a pot. Because I didn't see the guy up there. I didn't even see that guy. The fuck is wrong with me? I am so bad at video games. The funny thing is, in the original Destiny 1, I was actually on the top of the leaderboards for something. I bet you can guess what it is. I wasn't top. I don't think I was the highest on the leaderboards, but the thing is I was pretty high up there. I was the top 10% in this, in this one thing. See if you can guess what it was. Pingu. This is the original Destiny 2 on Xbox One. I mean the original Destiny, not Destiny 2. I was thinking Destiny 2. I still haven't bought the DLC for the current DLC for Destiny 2. I've just lost full interest in Destiny. It's not my kind of game anymore. It's like my taste in games changed. It's like younger. I used to play it a lot with a friend. I used to play it a lot with a friend of mine on Xbox. We used to play it all the time. Oops. Trying to be slick and failing. Jumps, fails to grab, fail to grab, thingy. Climbing thingy. Well, you bandicoot! There's a secret level in this level. If you hit there's an alien sign. If you see that alien sign, you hit that, you get teleported to another level. See, this level's bullshit because they'll knock you off the fucking road. And you'll lose any speed that you got from that. See? You lose any speed that you get. And they try and knock you off the fucking road. Holy hell, I almost didn't see that hole. Nah, I couldn't do it. I slowed down too many times. Yes, we know win first to get the crystal. I don't like these racing ones. I do not like these mandatory racing ones. These are like some of the weakest levels in the game. They are honestly some of the weakest levels in this game. I'll tell you a game I really miss a lot. I miss WildStar. I really do. Because it was a Wild Western space sci-fi game. And I really, really, really miss that game. Because it was a really good game for what it was. Unfortunately, because it was owned by Nexon, and they didn't make enough money, and Nexon doesn't let you make DLCs. Yeah, a cash shop. Yeah, it went the very, very quick death way of this game is gonna die, basically. Yeah, it had a slow, painful death because of that. The thing was Carbide. The game was good, but I think the other problem was the end game of that game too, because most of them were ex-Blizzard devs back from like Wrath of the Lich King era, like classic Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, and the problem with that is they thought that 40-man raids were the pinnacle of raiding. Well, let me tell you something. 40-man raids suck. There's a reason why WoW changed to 25 men raids. 10 and 25-man raids. Because 40 people's too many people. You're trying to basically herd an entire frickin' thing of sheep, because that's basically as intelligent as most World of Warcraft players are. If I have to be honest, that is the basic level of intelligence of most WoW players. Because they, and the reason I say that is because you will scream at them not to stand in the shit and not to stand in certain places. Where the fuck will they stand? In those places where they're not supposed to. And then they'll blame you, the tank, the healer, everybody but themselves, because basically, why aren't you healing me? Why aren't you doing your job? It's like, dude, you're standing in the wrong fucking place, you dipshit. But you are literally standing in the wrong place.
But yours soon will be too.
And that's the thing. Can't blame everybody else when it's your own fault because you're standing in the shit. Yeah? Because you're standing in shit you shouldn't be standing in.
You insolent.
There we go. That's better. Soda good. Lemonade is good. Good shit. You actually need, I think, for Synxinator... no, it's not Synxinator. One of the end levels requires a load of coloured gems. Synxinator also requires a couple of coloured gems. You can get across that, but that's where you require the gem. A lot of the Crash 3 is the last game where it does all the where they do all the last Jesus Christ, I almost got slammed by the door. That tornado is so useful because it lets you attack longer than normal, but what it also lets you do is do that. And if we just wait 2 seconds, 1, 2. Die. I just got an achievement for dying there. Get killed by a mummy. Well, I guess most people haven't got that achievement because apparently it's a rare achievement. That's absolutely hilarious. I guess he had iframes or something. If you actually look at some of these hieroglyphs somewhere, I think they've got like the vicarious visions. Oh shit, I fucked up now. But I think they have like the Vicarious Visions logo somewhere in them. Or is that the, that might be the Game Boy one, or Crash 2. Crash 2 Entranced. I really should play like the Spyro and Crash games on the Game Boy. The only problem is I need an emulator and a copy and a thing of the game. And I don't trust emulators very much. And it's not really the emulator itself. It's the websites you get them from. That's my biggest problem. Because a lot of the websites, even with ad block, they like to stick things and hide things in like the actual files themselves. So it's kind of a pain in the arse. So that's why I kind of haven't touched emulation for a very long time. Tomb Raider reference. But yeah, it's why I haven't touched emulation for like ages. I just don't trust emulators myself, and as I said, it's I don't trust other people because I know what other people will do with the files or potentially do with the files. And that's number one. Two, I don't trust the sites they're from. And three, well, you know. I just don't want to get anything. I just don't want a virus on my computer. I can't afford to have a virus on my computer, or malware, or ransomware, or whatever. We've had that problem when we're kids in like high school, a lot. Where we put the games on our personal computers at home because we want to play them like the emulators and that. And of course we had viruses and shit, so of course we had problems there. And then you had to pay someone to get rid of it, which meant it cost money. And then you were banned, and then at home you got banned from putting stuff on. You got banned from putting your memory sticks on there. You had to email yourself your own fucking work. Because you couldn't put your memory stick in the thing, in the computer, because it's too expensive. We can't risk it because you kids don't understand network security. And it's like, yeah, nobody did. I did not walk into that. What the fuck, game? But like, that was the thing back then. It was like. That was the thing back then. Halo, fucking a lot of games. There was a lot of games where you could do it. Doom was one of those games where I had Risen 3, where I was using I already had like a fully installed WAD reader and all that, so I could play Doom no problem. I also had a full version of Age of Empires. The original. And Age of Empires 2. I got away with playing Age of Empires in fucking Form Room. And Form Room. Because that's historical. Because my Form Room teacher was a history teacher. So basically anything history, you'd get away with playing it. There was a lot of games where I would basically just lie and say, yeah, I'm learning history because basically I'm learning new terms and other stuff because history. TLDR, it was complete bullshit. I was literally just playing Age of Empires, murdering everyone. or I was playing my emulator and playing Final Fantasy 5 or 6. So yeah, I didn't bother in school, honestly. It's one of those things where, do I regret it a bit now? Yeah, I do. But the thing is, I think everyone regrets fucking about in school. But hey, we were kids. We were kids. We were bored. We didn't want to fucking learn or anything. It's like the way, especially for people like me, like actual education is boring as hell. We don't want to do it because it's boring. Because teachers don't realize if you have ADHD. And I'm gonna be, these are like some tips for people who have ADHD and stuff like that. You want to gamify everything, e.g., you want to make lists. You want to make lists. You want to give yourself points. You want to turn it into a video game. Reason, because you will do that shit instantaneously. Problem is, there's stuff in my room I still need to do. Like I need to sort out all the giant pile of clothes and shit. But I will do that on a day where I'm not streaming. Yeah. That way, I can focus on it 100%. So then there's that, and then basically I'll also probably play VR on that day too. So after I've like sorted more of that shit out, because that's the reason why I started sorting the room out, is because I want to play some VR games. No, I won't be streaming VR games because my PC, I don't think PC can really handle that too well. I know my brother's in the process of cleaning his room, so maybe me and him will play like Survive or something together again. Because that was actually quite a lot of fun playing Survive together. But we've stopped playing it. I have not played VR for months. Right, I have not played my VR headset for like about 3 or 4 months now. So that's the thing. I really need some more like hacky slash games for VR to like try and get a bit more into shape. So obviously any recommendations for that kind of shit is also a good thing. I got VR Dungeon Crawler or whatever it was. I've yet to play that, but apparently it's really good. You do get like ridiculously fucking crazy weapons. It's all procedurally generated. It doesn't take a lot of space up on your computer, and graphically it's not very intensive. Which, quite frankly, that's kind of what I'm asking. I'm just asking for something that's hack and slash and is fun. I think that game might actually just be what I was looking for. Don't get me wrong. I'm always in the market for other games. There's Legendary Tales, but I think I need a bit more of a powerful machine before I play that. Yeah. Or I might need to actually put that onto my... If I had a bigger hard drive than that, I would like put I would put the games on the actual thing. I need at some point I need to get the wire so I can just do the wired thing, and then I could just lay in bed and then just play fucking VRC. But I'm on Airlink, and Airlink doesn't always like work great. Like, it's not terrible, but it just doesn't work great, if that makes sense. All the time. But yeah, no, I want to get back into playing VR games and stuff like that. So there's that. I said to make a load of space. The way that my room is set up now, it's unlikely I'm going to smack my hands into anything. And that was mainly the biggest issue I had was, am I going to smash my hands into the wall? And am I going to damage my VR controllers? Because I don't want to damage them. Because they're expensive to replace, they are. I know I need to play more Beat Saber. I need to like practice at that game. But I think first what I need to do is actually build up my like physical stamina. Because I struggle playing more than like 2 songs in that game. Like, it's weird. I can stand up and I can run around and lift heavy boxes all freaking day at work. Like, no joke. And like do all that shit. But like when I'm in VR, it's like huff, I'm out of breath in like 2 minutes. Not even a joke. Did you get that issue, Pingu? Where it's like VR seems to wear you out a lot quicker as opposed to like real life. Skill issue, shut the fuck up. Yeah, I don't understand. In real life, I don't have to deal with other people. So I don't know why VR then is like wearing me out so much compared to like my job, which it doesn't really. Yeah, it still wears me out, but it don't wear me out as much as like playing some VR games. It's time to send them into time again. Oh. But you know, I've kept my VR charged and everything. I just haven't used it much. It's the same with my Nintendo Switch. I haven't had the interest of playing the games on there. Like the thing is with the Switch, it's like I've got a lot of games that I could play on there. It's just I just don't have the way of like streaming them. He's got a machine gun like taped to the top of his. Taped to the top of his fucking plane. That's not how a machine gun works. I love how Cortex has always had like an N on his head. I think one of Caddy's jokes is that he was trying to tattoo the N word on his head and then just gave up after the N. Or something along the lines of that. And it's like when I was watching like the Crash Bandicoot ones, like his Crash Bandicoot retrospective, like all the games. I think it's either all the platinum relics or something recent. Apple MG. No, that's actually shooting real bullets. There's actual bullets coming out of it. I shit you not, actual bullets. Game has a gun. Game has a gun, real gun. Yeah, he basically, yeah, that was the joke where that Caddy's made quite a few times. It always gets me to chuckle. You know, it always makes me chuckle when I hear it because it's just like it's stupid. It don't make sense. But I mean, I suppose because he's an evil genius, he hates everyone. Giant cock cannon obtained. The power of penis has destroyed you. Well, he got blew up in space, so like, I don't know if he's like actually alive. Plot twist, he comes back in the 4th game, so you know he is alive, but yeah.
It's funny how history...
It's funny how history repeats itself. Bandicoot! It actually hurts my chest when I say it like that. Gone tomorrow. I'm gone tomorrow, Crash Bandicoot. So I must defeat you today, so I can go on vacation tomorrow. So this is the most awkward thing to actually use. And they never fixed it on the controller. They never fixed that on the thing. Do you know how I am using this thing? You literally can press Q to use it, but it works better with the, it actually works better when you do this, when you use, actually no, it is Q. Oh, it's not fucking up for me. Usually it fucks up. Maybe they fixed it recently. Maybe they patched the game and fixed this shit. I touched it, it got vaporized. I meant to spin and I pressed the wrong button. It's like one of Cortex's GBA voice lines. Literally is for Nitro Kart. Literally is. He literally says the race is mine, but it's so bit crushed. It literally says the racist pie. And then Tiny Tigers is Tiny gonna knock you out, but it sounds like Tiny gonna knock you up instead. It's so stupid. It's like, it's the dumbest, it's some of the dumbest shit ever. Oh shit. Thank God, okay. I didn't touch that. Booyah. Engine rockets, and then it's N Corp. We all know what you're trying to say, Cortex. I do not like this level. Simply put, because it's one of those racing levels, and this is the hardest one. See how far back it starts you. See how far back this shit starts you. And see how far ahead they are. It's freaking cheating. It's rigged. It's like Lucifer himself rigged the race. Bitch. I'm still fourth though, but still. That's the thing, because I know how to use the boost to my advantage. Yeah, but these cop cars go back and forth. It's like the handbrake is... It's like the handbrakes are not engaged, then it engages, then it's not engaged, then it engages. It's like, what the hell, man? See, son of a bitch just knocked me off the road. I'm sure they don't teach that in driving school. See, he can drive off the road, I can't. Yeah, this is fucked. This is fucked. That attempt fucked. We'll try that again. I don't like... You can see why I don't like that one. It's some bullshit. Like, it really is bullshit. This level's bullshit with, like, how far back they start you. Look how far ahead they literally are. Look how far ahead they literally are compared to you. Oh shit. I can catch up. And we won't count that first one as a failure then. Screw that level, I hate that level so much. Send it to hell. Patterson, fire the M32 grenade launcher. Did I stutter? Yeah, fuck you and everyone around you. Boom. That's what I want to do to that level. I hate that level. It's so bad. Yeah, but these you actually have to shoot the you have to shoot the propellers out. I literally stopped World War One.
Crash, Coco.
The world is over if you fuck up. So yeah, you can shoot the fire guys out, the guys who throw the pots of fire out of the buildings now. And it breaks, the actual building comes down on them. Which is quite a funny touch actually. Shit. I wasn't planning for that. Oops! He just cut my pants off. Like, I mean, he cut my jeans off, basically, so, like, Crash gets embarrassed. What? It wasn't on fire when I jumped on it, so why did I burn? Thing is, as I said, Crash 1, like, if you're just playing through Crash 1, Crash 2, Crash 3, they're very easy games. I'd say Crash 1 is the hardest. Just based on, like, how it was designed. I would definitely say that's the hardest. If you're looking at, and then, but, like, Crash 4, if you're looking at, like, all the games, like, if you're including the modern game in there. Now that's the hardest, just by far. If you're just playing through that game, yeah, it'll be difficult by the end, but you'll be alright. You'll finish that game pretty easily. Like, well, maybe not easily, but you definitely finish it handily. Because the last levels of that game, like, Jesus Christ, they're like pain. They're pure pain. But, like, the thing is, and if you compare Crash to Spyro, Spyro is so easy in comparison. It's like the easiest frickin' game in comparison. If you want a game that's actually harder than Crash, I would say... I'd say play Gex. I would say play Gex. Like the original Gex. That game was pretty hard because there's all the secrets you needed to know where it was. Same with the original Rayman. All the secrets you need to know with those games and such. And people are like, oh, well, are you going to play Rayman Redemption then? No. I've finished the original Rayman as a kid. The one time. I don't see the point of putting my balls in a fucking vice and, you know, destroying them and torturing myself with cock-a-bull torture again. Because that's how difficult that game is. How did I manage to do it? A hell of a lot of trial and error and a lot of pain and suffering. The reason being is because that game only gives you a certain amount of lives, a certain amount of continues, and it likes to screw with you, basically. The game likes to screw with you a lot. Because you have to get 100% to fight the final boss. It's painful to do that in the first place. And then you're playing... Then you're trying to play through all the levels without actually dying to use up your to try and not use up your continues. Which the game, by the way, only gives you 5 of them. And if you fuck up and lose all 5 of them, well, game over. That save is dead. You've got to start the game right from the beginning again. So, yeah, you know, the game is painful. I have a force field that will defeat you, Bandicoot. I have to press buttons on my gun to shoot it. I must program it into an annihilating Bandicoot mode. Now I'm going to use the bombs that stupid bear gave me. That's how I think. And he's just swearing at you as well. Like, his full sword goes out and he's just swearing at you. I'm just being dumb. I just like trying to voice act him, but I'll never do Lex. I'll never like imitate Lex Lang. The thing is you have to do this entire fight without getting hit once, and it's just a long fight. And you can fuck up spinning him down the vacuum. Now they'll just spin wherever you are in a clash. That's the game done, basically.
Defeated again. This is not fair. Maybe I should retire to a nice big beach with a nice big drink and a woman with nice big bags of ice for my head.
Woman for big bags of ice for my head. You thought you were gonna say melons. Nah, no, this is a kid's game. But that's if you just play through the game normally. I actually have a save that is mostly done with the game because I was doing the relics. I got 25 of the gems, so there's that. Like, the thing is I could stream longer, but it's like finishing the game, but like, I kind of just planned just to finish the game in this. Oh yeah, I want to show off a couple of the deaths that I said I would. Because he goes blah 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 about the relics. Because I want to show off like I'll show off like the wizard. Run into the frog, get kissed, frog turns into a prince. So there's that one. If you're watching, Pingu. Then you get turned into a frog by the... It also gives you an achievement. I think the medieval ones have like the best death ones next to the future, like next to the future ones. I'm looking for the knight. When the knight one appears, when the knight appears, that one's also funny. This guy with the two-handed sword. What's this? Oh, they didn't do it! It's because I ran into... I think it's because I ran into him. I think I've got to be hit by the sword itself. I think if you ever hit a nitro crate, Crash turns into an angel with a didgeridoo. So I think there's that one. Smash to the camera being better, yeah. I think that's one of the better ones. I do like that one. I do like that one. That one is funny. Yeah, he plays didgeridoo and you blow up. Yeah, Smash the Camera is pretty good. They recycle a lot of them, I'll be honest. They do recycle a lot of them. I'll show you the poison darts one, which is quite funny to me. Because there's the darts coming out the wall, which is quite funny. The snake one's also quite funny. Because you just die. Snake doesn't do shit. Alligator one. No, that's funnier because the alligator actually does eat you. Watch. Aw. Didn't eat me. He's a big fat gator though. Yeah, see, he tries to eat as you're flying up. He's trying to eat you. I'm not losing any lives because it's time trial. Because I put the time trial clock on. You're covered in shit. The monkey one is literally like throwing shit at you. Died of shame, yeah. Covered in shit. Paralytic darts. I do like that one as well. That one is pretty good. Oh no, I've fallen and I can't get up permanently. Well, that's just me sucking at a video game. There's like one or two other ones I need to show you as well. I mean, boom. Shark just eats you and spits out your scuba gear. touch pufferfish. become big. Get electrocuted. I'll show you some of the future ones now, and then I think that'd be it, really. But like, there are some really, really good like death animations in this game. Watch. Let's turn to ash. That one is. That one. So the turn to the future ones is turn to ash. Obviously, death from hole, death from thing. Just vaporized. Just gets vaporized. Evaporated, yeah, basically. Bitch, be gone! The power of bitch, technological power of bitch, be gone. Use it against your ex. Use it against your annoying ex. There's like one more I need to show you on this one, which is quite funny. And then, actually no, there's a couple more that I actually need to show you even after this. Because he just evaporates you. Turn to ashes. Turn into a balloon. That was that one. You literally pop and deflate like a balloon. I'll show you some of the dinosaur ones, they're quite funny. literally just burns to a crisp. Lava's the same. Fish literally just takes you underwater. If you look at it, it's basically a version of Crash. Prehistoric Crash. These guys in the mud suits do the same, the mud men do the same, so with that. They just pull you straight underwater. Oops. Keep running into lava like a dipshit. I can't jump. But yeah, you get the idea. There's another one where there's like the pterodactyl, and he like just takes you and it just flies off. There's a couple of ones on the Coco one as well where it's like the seagull beats the crap out of you, and the obviously cannibal sinks you, seagull beats the crap out of you, and the pirate in the ship basically just smacks you underwater with the over your head with his oar if you crash into a ship. So yeah, that's basically all of them. That's pretty much basically all of them. Then you've got the genie that turns you into, that puts you in a bottle, puts you in a bottle. You've seen most of them. Honestly, I've shown off all of them pretty much in this game. So there's that. So yeah, will I continue the game? Yeah, I'll 100% it at some point. But we will see. We'll see when I'll do that. Because like all I wanted to do today was like actually just play through the game. So there's that. I just want to play through the game. I am streaming Final Fantasy X tomorrow, and then I'm taking a break. Then I'm taking like a day's break. I might. It might be longer than a day. I might change that and like just have a bit more of a break, like a couple of days off, and then stream again, because I've been streaming quite a lot, and I do kind of just want a break to do my own thing. Like, I know that needs to be consistency. Like, I need to stream a certain amount of times each week. I think 3 days a week should, like 2 to 3 days a week should be fine. So yeah. I mean, we might cap it at like 2.5 hours or so. We'll see how I'm feeling. Like, but this platform takes you to level 31, Future Tense, which is the hardest level in the game, by the way. Because this is Vicarious Vision's own level. By the way, this is the level they made themselves. So I won't be doing that just yet. But yeah, it's the only extra level that was added. I mean, you've got like 5 other levels. But that's the thing, they're all behind the relic. So there's that. Will I be trying to platinum relic everything in this game? Fuck no. But yeah. Well, I'm gonna head off now. I'm gonna just chill out and head off, do my own thing. Gonna have a double check of the schedule and we'll work some stuff out. Alright? But yeah, this game's fun. It was a fun stream. I enjoyed playing it. Enjoyed playing the game. I'm gonna 100%, as I said, I will 100% it. But that might be a couple of streams. So at least that'll give me some content to do that. Hopefully I'll get some more viewers when I become a bit more you know, frequent with the streams, and I've actually got an actual schedule. But for the time being, I think I'm doing all right. As I said, I'm not trying to do this for cash. I'm trying to do this to get back into the swing of things and try to become more consistent. Like grow the channel and you know, allow things to happen naturally. But yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm gonna head off. I think I'm gonna take a bath because I've got some gut cramps. So I'm gonna take a bath and just chill. See ya.